Okay, so we're back. Last time we left off, unfortunately, Sayori decided to kill herself. Can we just have a moment of silence for Sayori? Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna get through this playthrough. Cause to be honest, I don't wanna play this. Like I don't wanna play this anymore. But I know there's people who, you know, still wanna watch it. So I'm gonna continue playing it even if I don't want to. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the game. The game's not bad. It's just that like I don't know. I don't know if I can handle it. It's my only thing. Anyways, we're gonna start off. Just give me a sec. I'll be right back. Okay. Alright. So now there's only two of them. Natsuki and Yuri. So this time, I think I'm gonna go for Yuri. And let's just see what happens. How's it going, Blobby2? In school, this just popped up by. Oh, you're leaving? No. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Okay. Let's see. Destiny. Okay. Imagination. Extraordinary. Oh, okay. Embrace. Headphones. Whirlwind. Ocean. Philosophy, because she likes that stuff. Entropy. Marriage? Oh, okay. Unrequited. Disown. Agonizing. After image. Intellectual. Tenacious. Sensation. Melody. Oh. Disoriented. Chocolate. I just wanted to choose chocolate, to be honest. Hello, Monica. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Back to the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for y'all saw that, right? I think the game knows. Thanks for keeping your promise, Les. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're unaccustomed to what the oh my gosh. Okay, this game has to stop doing that. Like, he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you just plan to come here to hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, certain. Why are you in front of the text? And what is with the music? I don't know how I feel about this. Like, seriously, like, what the heck? The heck, man? Hold on. Okay, anyways. She's in front of the freaking. Okay. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Les. Well, I'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. What? Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't want, if you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag, pulls out a book. Is it me, or is the classroom like tilted? Was it always like that? I don't know. I don't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. For reading, discussion. Okay, we've seen most of this before already. June put out a book. Okay, we're back. Okay. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. I look forward to hearing what you think. Not everyone's settled in. I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. Buried. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. First few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks in another glance. Oh, she sneaks. Okay, let me put this down. Okay. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deep in her book. Sorry, Les. I was just spacing out. I muttered, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it. But I'm just reading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I want to reread it, some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, I happened to stop at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human prison. And people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off limbs and asphyxiating them. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler, but anyway, I'm really into it. That's kind of... I don't know how I feel about that. Hold on. Okay. Alright, just checking if I'm still live streaming. The book, I mean, not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah. Gary made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Les? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that kind of story. Go in the game files and change her name. Change Monica to Monica.png. I don't know what that does, but I'm not gonna do that yet, because I know there's like another ending to the story, but I kind of want to see what happens, so I'm just gonna keep going. I'll do it like in a later playthrough or something, I don't know. It's just that kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Do it. When evil things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyways. And then okay. Do it. It's not an ending. I mean, not an. Okay, so what is that? What's that supposed to do? Like, am I missing out on anything if I don't do that? Hold on, give me a sec. Why does everyone keep telling me to check the game files? Tamaka.png, okay. I'm not sure what that does, but okay. Let me see. So what happens if I change it? Program files. Steam comment. Doki Literature Club. Characters. And change it to Monica.png. Okay. .png. Should I keep the game open? Or should I like close it and then reopen it and see what happens? Or I don't know. Like, do I close the game and then open it? Or do you want me to just leave it? Keep it, okay. Yeah. Okay, I changed it. So what happens? When my whole body gets ignored, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please... Wait, why did that just happen? Please stop me if I'm talking too much. I don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. It's the least I can do. It's a literature club after all. Okay. I've changed it and like nothing's happened. Alright, I'm just gonna keep going. Open the file. Okay. Oh. What? Wait, what is this? Hold on. Let me... Okay. So, what is this? Why is this a thing? Yeah, this is a... Open the PNG file, there's an image, yeah. But like, what is it? What's it supposed to be? Monica's soul? Hold up. So what happens if So what happens if I change the others? Try it on I think here name Sayona. You mean Sayori? Yeah, I don't... Sayori's gone. I don't have her anymore. Hold on, I'm gonna change it back to dot character. It's not changing. The heck? Yeah, she's gone. I don't know what that did, but I guess we'll just keep going. What the Whoa. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? You just get the book, retrieve the book. Is it fine if I sit here? Yeah, are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry, I don't want to do that. I'm just not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting or anything. Alright, I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. I mean, a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you don't have to apologize. No, you apologize a lot, don't you? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. You said, hold on. Strange things will happen now. What do you mean? What kind of strange things? Anyways. Okay. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a sec. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Mildly strange things. Barely noticeable. It'll be like it never happened. Okay. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Wait, so like, what do I do now that Sayori's gone? Like does anything change? Okay. Anyways, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri asked me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her sighed as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be silly, but the main character kinda reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking that the way she second guesses herself, second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. It'll be like the smile on Yuri's face is a bit different. How's it different? I haven't done like Yuri yet. That sounds. I haven't gone like down her path yet. So I don't know what you mean. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically reaches out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Les? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. Wait, why is she still in the game? Hold on, wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Why is she still in the game? I thought I got rid of her character file. Why is she still in the game? I'm confused. You said that smile on Yuri's face is different. Before she was looking at you like a murderer. Really? Hold on. Oh, I see what you're talking about. What the heck? Oh, I didn't even notice that. She's staring at me like the smile she had was so creepy. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. Yeah. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming. And you're not worried? She just smiles creepily out of nowhere and you're not worried? Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. So I guess I only have 2 to choose from. Which kinda sucks because I was going for Yuri. Okay, let's do Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hey Les, having a good time so far? Yeah. Glad to hear that. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Les. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? That's my okay, bye. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Liz. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, Yuri likes that kind of writing. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets stimulated too much, she ends up withdrawing and looking for time alone. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Wait, so where did she go? Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's cause I have no... Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Okay, I think this is the same thing. But he wasn't looking at me, confused. I friendly glanced around my surroundings, but my eyes burned. My burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on a flat sheet of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there, swallowing my fears. I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's the kind of style. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you said I had an epiphany recently. Okay. Do stuff. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Okay. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when writing a poem story, your brain's fixated on one point. If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, let's go for Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten up. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a deep breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? The use of imagery and metaphors indicates that you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just mean, Yuri chose off an fun excuse. She traced her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Okay, sorry. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style that separates them from the topic matter. And they fit the two together. The end result is both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changed. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into even writing a simple poem. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen all this before. I'm just gonna skip through this. That's who can be a little biased though. Biased how, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. If Yuri's apologizing to me or not Natsuki, please do. I have to share my thought process behind it. After all, it's supposed to be Lyrics Club. Ghost under the light. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. That was a nice poem. I'm sorry for having such terrible handwriting. Terrible? It took you a long time to read it. Oh, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. I mean, yeah, it is kind of hard to read, but you know, it's not ugly. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since this is our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Huh? Wait. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Les. Really? You must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. I usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is being compared to a ghost symbolically, lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn way of putting... Wait. Man, I cannot read. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I didn't even... Wait, oh my gosh. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too. Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Shh. Okay. Yeah, that was kind of long, so I had to, you know. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. What's that supposed to mean? It's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't. It just didn't evoke any emotions. That's all. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Pretty much. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not like you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can rape, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Nice. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about a simple poem is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feelings in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with last comment. I don't care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew, I guess that's everyone. Inside around the room, it was a little more stressful. Even if they were being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. What is with the music? This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's why I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language, eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Dismissively returns the poem. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant that the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Les did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some of my suggestions. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. So I don't need you telling me what to. Okay. I'm sorry, I'll stop. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Les liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Les appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No, if I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Hey, it's getting heated. Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Les started showing up. Whoa, hold up. Welcome back, Blobby2. Natsuki, you know what that means, right? Her boobs magically grew a size bigger. Like she's been stuffing her bra. Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me, oh my gosh. Edgy? Sorry that my, wow, it's getting out of hand. Holy crap. See, just say that proves my point. I don't know what's happening. I'm scared. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sick attitude. You think that you can counterbalance that toxic personality just dressing and acting cute? Only they is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge. What is going on? What's going on? What's with the, why is everything so crazy? Oh, my bad. You already do that, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? Ooh, wow. Yeah, go on. Let's hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing here. She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get? I'm not. I don't know. I don't know. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'm just. I. Chat, help me out here. What do I choose? Like, what do I do? Because right now, I'm kind of scared. Natsuki or Yuri? What do you guys think? You know, I think I'm just gonna go for Natsuki. Did I... Wait. What's going on? Yuri? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Natsuki or Yuri? What? Yuri. Natsuki. Oh my gosh. Yuri. Natsuki. Uh, hello, Monica? Can I help you? You look good today, you know. I mean, you look good, you know. Like, is that like new, like eyeliner or something? I mean, you kind of remind me of Miss Kobayashi, you know. Or is it the dragon? No, Toru. You remind me of Toru with those green eyes. You know that you have some really nice eyes. Oh, okay. Can you why uh hey Les, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. I don't know what's happening. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Uh, uh, some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She's crying? What did she do? She's crying? Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. What just happened? What happened while we were outside? What did she say? Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. You didn't mean what? I I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have just said to Natsuki or did. Les, please don't hate me. Please, I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me to be around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I don't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Les. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble today, but I really appreciate your uh so what just happened? This is getting weird. Like, this is getting really weird. Defeat. A peaceful marriage. Universe. Incapable. Climax. Portrait. Landscape. Marshmallow. Pure. Destiny. Awesome. Color. Silly. Joy. Happiness. Cheeks. Poof. Uncontrollable. No. See. Memories. This game is getting weird, like really fast. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. I'm welcome back. Bro, why is she? Hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. but the weight of your yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at her desk, and surprisingly Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I was actingly mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. Wait, what happened to Natsuki? Cause she ran out of the room crying. I don't know what Yuri said to her, but like she must have said something like really bad. Like something really mean. Even though I could have only okay, let me read this slowly. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Yeah, it's cause Sayori wasn't here. If Sayori was here, like, this would have never happened. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. Let me, hold on. There we go. Move that. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Les, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around, and sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Wait, what? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. Wait, what? You're the kind of person who worries a little too much about little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly were hating me or something like that. Honestly, I don't even know what to say. Why is she so happy? Like, you'd think that she'd be mad or something. Like, I don't know. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. Aha, that makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't... No wait. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while now, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Liz. Monica smiles sweetly. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. I'm back. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyways. Ugh. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Les, since your compliment's putting me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned it on it anyway. Okay, can we start now? Well, let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice that you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of her book. Then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a sec? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to pull this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts with her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out the classroom. Did Yuri just leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitchers to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the stream off here. I'll be back in like an hour with Terraria, because I don't want this to be like a super long stream. So, I'll be back. Just like give me like 15 minutes to set up, and yeah. Okay, and also one more thing. I'll be doing the multiplayer let's play today. So if you want to join me, then add me on Steam. Yeah.